Up, down, left, right, triangle, circle, square. My bad, gang. I didn't even see you there. Why did I start off the video like this? Because I really had to show you that I'm about this combo life. And you're lucky I didn't start with a little jab, jab, up, down, uppercut. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky I didn't start it off with that because I was going to, but then I decided not to, but then I did it anyways. Either way, what I really do. DC gang, welcome back to the channel. I'm so stupid. Listen, I had to make this video real quick about how to really combo off this deck. Now, the reason why I'm making this is because I've been seeing people do a certain combo, which I'm gonna show you with the Banshee, where they start doing the combo with the Banshee to do their whole entire board shenanigans. And I think this is the wrong way to actually do the combo. I'm gonna show you, it's essentially the same combo, but it's a different sequence that actually allows you to play around Nib. Because I've been seeing too many people do this. And every time that I see people do this, I'm thinking to myself, you're playing into Nib. You're legitimately going to lose your whole entire board to a Nib because you don't understand that you should be doing this in a different sequence. So I'm going to show you this combo with the Banshee just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Then I'm going to show you the combo that I figured out yesterday, which is essentially, again, the same combo, but you just do it in a different sequence. And then I'm going to show you a combo that can give you a little extra disruption with the same type of hand to show you how you could get the maximum disruption out of this deck right here, depending on the hand that you draw specifically. So with that being said, again, I did this whole deck list breakdown yesterday. If you want to see how this deck performs and all of that, this is my version of the deck. Just watch the video from yesterday. Literally should be a day ago because I'm posting this a day later. I just got home. So yeah, check that out. So with that being said, let's get into some combos. All right, familia. So here we're gonna start the first combo off. I'm going to throw out. Well, actually, I'm gonna put back the maxi. I'm gonna put the cross out in the back just so I don't have that thing prompting all over the place. We're gonna activate the 7th Tachyon, and we're just basically going to get ourselves the copy of the Ice RYZEAL. Now you could technically do this with almost any one of these. Is just gonna change the order, but for the sake of the video and show you how the combo goes, we're just gonna pretend like this is what you have in your hand, or a way to get to this. So you're gonna normal summon the RYZEAL, right? The ice, our boys iced out. We're gonna special summon a copy of the sword, right? The sword is gonna activate to search. This one adds to the hand, and you're always gonna get the EXT here, of course, unless you already have the EXT. But don't worry about that. We're just gonna grab the EXT, pretend like we don't have it because we don't, right? And then here is where you make Banshee, right? And I'm gonna show you something and why you should not be doing the combo like this. You're gonna use both of these. You're gonna go into the Banshee. That's already 3 summons, right? There's 3 summons. You're gonna activate the Banshee. You're gonna detach a material, doesn't really matter which one. And you're gonna get yourself a copy of your star RYZEAL, right? The star, get it to the hand, of course. And what I've seen people do is this. They're gonna activate the star, special summon the star, detaching a material from the Banshee. Yes, special summon that, activate the star effect, and you're gonna get your field spell. You could get any one of these, but preferably you would get the field spell, right? Now that is 4 summons, right? We already normal summon. We don't have any other way to extend besides using the EXT RYZEAL. Now here what you're going to do is activate the EXT RYZEAL. You're going to send the aggregator to the graveyard, right? Summon that thing. Now you're going to activate the EXT RYZEAL, activate the aggregator to chain block. Just negate the Banshee. She's not doing anything on the field anymore. This way you could chain block from an Ash, but guess what? You chain block from an Ash, but you just lost to Nib. If your opponent decides to Nib you here, you're cooked. They're legitimately done. So here you're probably going to get yourself whatever you want, either one of these two. I will probably get the node, right, to do the combo correctly. And here again, we already lost to Nib. So if I activate the node here, special summon it, again, you're already losing to Nib if they still haven't activated it. So you're going to activate the node. You're going to get rid of the Banshee. You don't need that. You're going to special summon a level 4 back onto the field. Or you could have just used the 2 level 4s and done this already, what I'm about to do, which is going to the drive, right? Which you need 2 licenses for this. It's a dual drive, you need 2 licenses. I don't make up the rules. Konami told me that's how you do it. So we're going to do this right here. Use any 2 level 4s, doesn't really matter. You're going to go into the drive, right? Activate the drive's effect. You can attach if you want to. You honestly don't need to activate this. This is only if you want to, right? So we're going to detach 2 materials from this here. Yes, sir. 1 detach 2, and this is how you're going to search for your copy of the plugin and your copy of the trap, which allows you to make your full 10-1 board, right? So here we're going to use both of these level 4s, and we're going to go into our copy of the detonator. One time for the one time. We're going to activate the detonator to attach the aggregator to it, of course, so that way we have the negate with the aggregator. And now you're going to say your back row and end your turn. But you already lost to Nib. And that's my whole point. That whole combo already got smoked by Nib 30 summons ago. So now what I'm going to do is show you how this combo can be done in a way to completely play around Nib. So let's get into that. All right, familia. So here we are for the combo number 2. And again, in this combo, my whole point and purpose of this part of the combo is to show you how to completely play around the Nib, right? As we're going to start off again with the RYZEAL, we're going to normal summon it. We're going to activate that thing's effect. Actually, let me activate this so it's not prompting all over the place. This is not a part of the combo. I'm pretty sure you would know that, but I gotta say it just in case. So here we're always gonna special summon the sword. Again, just let's pretend like this is not in the hand. So we're gonna special summon the sword. We're going to activate the sword effect. It's the same exact way you're gonna get the EXT to the hand, right? Give me that, it's mine, it belongs to me. So here, instead of going into the Banshee, you should always go into your copy of the Duel Drive first. Now, mind you, this part of the combo loses to almost 3 of the best hand traps in the game in terms of targeting and negating and not allowing you to search. So here what we could do is detach from this card, right? Search our field spell and search our plugin. Now clearly, if we do that right now, if your opponent has a Veiler, you're cooked. If your opponent has an Ash, you're cooked. If your opponent has Infinity Permanence, congratulations, you're cooked. Because the only thing that can protect you, specifically from monster, is your field spell. This is a card that searches. This is a huge choke point for this deck. So what you're going to do here is activate it, right? Hope that you have a Call by the Grave, at least, or a cross out. And you're going to basically detach 2. Now, notice how we've only special summoned 3 times already. And we're doing so, we're going to get our plug into the hand. Then we're going to get ourselves the copy of the RYZEAL cross, right? So immediately, you're going to activate your field spell, right? Say that thing, put it over there. And what you're going to do from here is continue your regular combo. And now, no matter what, even if this is not on the field, you can play through Nib. Why? Because as long as this is in your hand, you can activate this, special summon this back if it's not on the field, and then you could, or special summon a monster since it's on the field, and you're going to attach a card to this, and your field spell will negate the Nibiru, right? And we've only special summoned 3 times so far. So what you do from here is activate your EXT. You're going to send the aggregator to the graveyard, right? Summon that thing, activate your EXT. Again, chain block it with your aggregator. Because you don't want to waste, your negate on an Ash when you could just save it for a bigger negate, which is Nib. So you're going to negate your drive because, again, it's useless. It's just a body on the field right now. Do not activate your plugin. Negate that. EXT. You're going to grab your node to the hand. Give me that. What you're going to do is activate the node. Special summon it. Activate a secondary effect after it special summons itself. And you're going to get rid of the drive. You don't care about the drive. You lost your license. It is what it is. Get it out of here. And you're going to special summon, preferably the fire one. Anytime you have to special summon from the graveyard, if you have a fire one, make sure that you're special summoning that one to play around bestials. As we're going to activate, right? Special summon this. And now, from here, what you're going to do, you're still protected from Nib, by the way, because of this thing. What you're going to do from here is go and make your Banshee now. This is the time where you make your Banshee because, again, you're protected. You're going to use any one of these level 4s right here, or any 2 of these level 4s. Go into your copy of the Banshee. You're going to activate the Banshee's effect, detach a material, and you're going to get yourself your copy of the Star RYZEAL, right? Yep, add it to the hand. You're going to activate the Star RYZEAL, special summon it by detaching from the Banshee. And then Star RYZEAL is going to get your trap, which is the 3rd spell or trap that you will search for this engine, right? Which gives you the full board, as now you're going to use both of these monsters. And you're going to make yourself your copy of the detonator. Give me that, it belongs to me. Yes, sir. You're going to activate the detonator. and you're gonna attach the aggregator to it. Set your plugin, mind you. Ironically, the crazy part is if your opponent sets this before they do this, you can still nib them. So don't be setting this, because the moment you set this, you're getting rid of your protection. So now that your whole combo is done, you have a RYZEAL Xyz monster in the field, you could definitely set this. And then you're going to activate to draw by returning 2 of these. Specifically the fire ones. I really like returning the fire ones to play around the bestials, like I said. And then you're going to draw, because if you activate this and you try to shuffle the light ones and they bestial it, you don't get to draw, because this thing says if you can target 2 RYZEAL cards in your graveyard except RYZEAL Cross, place them at the bottom of the deck in any order, then draw 1 card. So if you don't do the send the 2 first, then you can't draw. So at least that's how I understand it. If that's not true, then you let me know. And that is your full board. You have a pop a card on the field. You have basically pop 3, technically a negate, and whatever other hand traps you can activate this, special summon, attach another card to this to give it a pop. We can make this combo even better, but I'm gonna show you that in the next combo. So let's get into that. All right, familia. So here we are for the 3rd combo. Now this combo works as long as you have an Ice RYZEAL and legitimately any other one of your RYZEAL cards. Almost legitimately any, and by RYZEAL cards I mean any one of your other monsters. So if you have an Ice RYZEAL plus, plus this in the hand, you could do this combo, plus the note in the hand, plus the EXT, or plus the Star RYZEAL. You could do this combo, no problem. And the whole purpose of this combo is to leave with an extra level 4 body on the field, so that you could make an extra play during your opponent's turn. It's essentially the same combo, but again, you're going to end up on an extra body. And you're going to see why that's important. So because I only have the RYZEAL, but I have a 7th Attention, which is essentially another monster, we're going to activate the 7th Attention, right? We're going to get the 7th Tachyon, yes, add it to the hand. We're going to activate the 7th Tachyon. None of this, you don't require this for the combo. Again, it's just 2 level 4s. We're just searching the other level 4 right now. That's all we're doing. So again, you could pick, as a matter of fact, you could even do this combo by having 2 Ice RYZEALs. So I even show you that. We have 2 Ice RYZEALs, right? I'll even show you that. Return the maxi so it stops glowing. So what you'll do from here is normal summon. Again, it's the same combo that I just showed you. Activate this, special summon the sword. You're going to activate the sword, get yourself the EXC to the hand. Again, we're going to try and play around that nib. And in this replay, I'll show you how to use the disruptions, just in case you don't know. I just wanted to show you the combos before I showed you anything else, right? So we're gonna do this here again. Detach 2. Hopefully, we have a call by the grave, so we're protected from Ash and Valor. Not the trap. English is hard. I don't know why I did that, bro. I don't know why I did that. Either way, detach, and then we're gonna get ourselves a copy of the RYZEAL Cross. And again, we're gonna get the plugin here. And again, it's the same thing as before. We're gonna make sure you set that field spell first. Set that field spell. Now we're protected from the nib. Activate the EXT, summon it, send the aggregator every single time. Summon, activate the EXT. Again, chain block with the aggregator. Negate your drive because you don't need that. You don't even have a car no more, bro. So what do you need to be driving for? Negate that. EXT. We're going to get ourselves the copy of the node to the hand. Yes, sir. We're going to activate special summon the node. Activate the node's effect. We're going to get rid of the drive. Get it out of here. And we're going to special summon again any level 4, preferably the fire one, like I said, but it is what it is. And then we're going to make our copy of the Banshee once again. Make the Banshee. We're going to activate Banshee's effect. Detach any one of the monsters. We're going to grab the star right here. Yes, add it to the hand. We're going to activate the star, summon it, detach from the Banshee. Yep, give me that. Activate this. And we're going to set a trap. Of course, it's the only thing left to set because we already searched our spells. And then from here, again, you're going to make your aggregator. You have 2 choices. You could special summon this ice right now and make a bigger detonator. Or you could do what I'm about to show you, which is the best choice. As you're going to go into your detonator using both of these monsters. Set it right there. Of course, we're going to activate the detonator's effect. And we're going to attach the aggregator 100%. And from here, now you activate your Ice RYZEAL, summon it, get rid of the Banshee because it's useless. You don't need that. Summon that thing and set your board. Now this, in my opinion, is probably the most optimal board that you could play with pure RYZEAL. Of course, make sure we're drawing the card as well. Again, 2 of the fires most of the time, so that way you could, you know, play around the Bestial. Like I said, you could do whatever you want though. We draw into a Lancia, which is crazy. So now I'm gonna show you why having this on the field instead of the Banshee is really good. Now mind you, this could have been a sword and you could have special summoned that sword because you never did that during the combo. It could have been, and legitimately all you have to think about is how can I get an extra level 4 on the field by the end of my turn while I have Detonator. That's all you need to worry about after doing your combo. So here, let me toggle it off. Again, I'm gonna show you all disruptions. Computer gonna activate that. I'm gonna pop that. That's not a good play, but I'm just showing you how things work because I need this in the graveyard to show you why having this level 4 in the field is good, right? So we're gonna pop that. Doesn't really do anything. Yes, we're gonna attach because why not, right? Because you can give it an extra pop. It's all good. They're gonna summon here. We're gonna leave all of this alone. And here, for example, I mean, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Yup, opponent's gonna do this here, going to a Link Spider. And I'll just show it to you. Now we could activate this right here. We could special summon another one of our level 4s, right? Summon that thing. And yes, we could attach if we want to. Doesn't really matter. Just give it another pop. Because why not? And what happens here is when your opponent activates anything, or if you're toggled on, you could just activate your Plasma at any point in time, right? And you can use both of these level 4s to go into any one of your level 4 Xyz monsters from your extra deck. Any single one of them. Now, probably you could go into this one to protect this thing from being targeted or destroyed. It's honestly the best one you could go into. We don't have a better level 4 Xyz monsters. So most of the time, you might just go into a Tornado Dragon. So that way you could pop a back row if you need to. Again, I'm just showing you how to use the disruptions, right? Go into that thing. Right now, we could activate this to negate the Spider. Let's do it. Why not? Again, I'm just showing you the disruptions. Detach a material from this. You could also, if your opponent has like a field spell or something you want to negate, you could just activate, detach the aggregator here. You just negated that, and then you could activate the aggregator and negate another card on the field if you want to. They're gonna go for the end phase. Again, I don't want to pop my own card, but I will just to show you all your disruptions that you had. You could activate this, detach, and pop any back row. We still have pop 4 cards on the field, by the way, which is insane. So that is the optimal combo, the optimal way to play this deck, in my opinion, in terms of the pure version, because I know the Fiendsmith version is out. You could play it, whatever. We're gonna try that on the channel 100%, 100%, because I'm excited to do that. But again, I just wanted to show you how the deck works, how you should optimally do your combos, because that first combo with the Banshee is not good. You're gonna get clapped by Nib every single time. So with that being said, that is the video, fam. Let's go back to the deck list. Alright, so this is for the people that actually watched the video to the end. Now I'm gonna get to give you a little secret. Now I'm pretty sure it should work this way. But if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. I don't like giving people misinformation. But you see, this thing says 2 level 4s. So you see how at the end of that combo in the last one that I showed you, we activated the trap to Xyz summon during our opponent's turn, and we made the tornado. I think if you want to play it, you could also play the number 106 Giant Hand, and this thing says 2 level 4 monsters, right? When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field, quick effect, you could detach 2 materials from this card, then target 1 effect monster your opponent controlled. While this monster is face up on the field, that effect monster's effect is negated. Also, it cannot change its battle position. So if you want to have this, it's a monster negate, specifically a on the field monster negate. Instead of playing Tornado, which you could just play them both, just get rid of like Laplation or something, then that's just a little extra sauce that I wanted to give you guys. So that is the video. This is my deck list. Did a video, played it and everything. I actually learned how to do the combo during that video. So if you want to go watch that, go give it a watch. If you guys enjoy the content or learn something new, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm out of here. Hopefully you can do the combos optimally now. And if you saw this in some other channel, then congratulations, you're seeing it again because I haven't seen it. So with that being said, continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.